Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jordy here, and over the past few days, there's been a situation that has gone viral about a misgendered trans woman being arrested. And I've been seeing this story come up a lot lately. It's like all over my feed, and how I knew it was big was when, because I have a group chat, I have a few friends, and we have a group chat. They were telling me about this, and I had already seen the video a few days prior to this, so that them knowing about it, that's how I knew this was big. This whole situation, to be honest with you, makes me really, really upset. Mainly because, to put it blunt, I've been in multiple situations like this. I've witnessed this countless times before. If you guys don't know, I've been in special ed school since I was in 7th grade, and I witnessed events like this happen like almost every single day. Like, typically, special schools are smaller buildings, so when something like this happens, the entire building can hear it. And I see this video blow up and go viral, and I feel honestly at this point, I feel it's my duty to speak out on this because, in the video, when I first came across the video and heard this person talk and heard this person scream at all the police officers there, my first initial thought was, oh my god, this person is autistic. This person's autistic. And I say this because I myself am autistic, and I've seen this so much. I've seen a lot. I've seen this almost like far too many times. So this was almost too familiar for me. And I'm not taking any sides here. I'm not taking any sides of the police or person that was arrested. I'm not taking sides because at the end of the day, this isn't a war. This is not a battle. There's no sides to be taken at this point. I kind of just wanted to come on here and give my thoughts on it because I've been here before. Like, honest to God, I've been in a situation, multiple situations like this before. Just hearing this person scream and how, and you're seeing things escalate to such a degree, it makes me sad seeing stories like this, to be honest. It doesn't make me, like, this is not a happy topic. This isn't something that I have fun thinking or discussing. It brings back bad memories. And I will say this, I'm not one for misgendering. Like, I'm one for respect. Like, if somebody wants to be referred to as, like, if somebody's trans and they want to be referred to in a certain way, you address them correctly. I don't give a shit what you think. I don't care what your beliefs are. You address them the way they want to be addressed. But at the same time, I wouldn't necessarily say it's cause to have a mental breakdown. But I get it. I get it. Because I have friends who are gay. I have friends who are trans. I have friends who are autistic. And to be blatantly honest, I don't think somebody like this necessarily deserves to be in jail. I've seen a lot of these comments, and a lot of them are very, honest to God, cruel. Like, really, like, needlessly cruel. I'm not defending this person, what they did. I'm not defending anybody here. But at the same time, I'm able to recognize that a situation like this is very incredibly petty. And when it comes to autistic people, they get into situations like this a lot, and they don't realize it. They don't know what to do. They often get overly emotional, more so than necessary, and they can't help it. And and my honest opinion, because me and my parents have talked about this before, they don't deserve jail. They don't deserve jail. They need to be helped. They need to be rehabilitated. They need support in every aspect of life. They don't need to be thrown and locked away. Then at the same time, I'm not justifying what they did. I'm not justifying what this person did. But at the same time, I'm able to see both sides of the story. I don't think this person, like, I can tell that this person is severely mentally compromised, and I feel for this person. And I know I'm probably going to get backlash for defending this because I saw a lot of people clowning on this person, and in my opinion, needlessly so. I don't think any of that was necessary. I think it was far above or far beyond unnecessary. As of late, it seems as if this person is being made into a laughingstock on the internet. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's necessary. I kind of wish I never heard about this story at all, to be honest, because knowing about it makes me incredibly upset. I don't like coming across stories like this. They when they go viral, they're everywhere. You can't escape them. And this particularly, as previously stated, this particularly reminds me of plenty of incidents that I've seen and witnessed back when I was in school. Shit like this happened almost every single day. I was never involved in them, but I've seen it firsthand. I've had friends, close friends, that have been subject to this, and I try my best not to escalate it. Which I gotta say, the police, the cops in this video, the officers, I will say, they went straight to the pepper spray. Like, straight to the force. And I honestly, I don't know what to make of this. I really don't. I don't know what to make of that. You know, like, a part of me thinks, what else are they gonna do? They got some unhinged lunatic, you know, going off. But at the same time, this person can't help it. Going straight to the pepper spray honestly escalated it. It made this person scream 10 times louder than they would have originally. It honestly, you know, I got the vibe that they weren't trying to de-escalate the situation. They were just trying to get this loony in the loony bin, is what it seems like. I'm gonna get so much shit for saying this, but I don't think this person deserves jail. I think they need to be helped. Whoever this person is, they're clearly deeply troubled. You know, most people would see this as a criminal. And you know, criminals who are mentally ill and autistic, especially criminal or people who are autistic, I don't think they belong in that type of environment. I don't think they should be locked away from society. I think they need to be helped because they're human just like the rest of us. And from an autistic person himself, you know, I have strong feelings for things like this because I've been there. And I want to, and to be perfectly honest with you guys, when I say I've been through this before, I mean it. And I want to tell you guys a story of something that happened back when I was in 7th grade. And it was honestly a situation very similar to this. And it actually ended up being the reason why I was in special ed for the longest time. So I'm going to tell you guys this story. This was back when I was in 7th grade. This was before I was in special ed, so I was at a normal school. I had a class, right, and it was a very big class, really big room, a lot of students in them, and I was bickering back and forth with this one kid who like sat across from me, and one day in particular, I had enough, and I lost my cool. I went off on this guy. And I went off to such a degree that they called the school resource officer to the classroom. Which at the time, I didn't know that they did that. This caught me completely off by surprise. I didn't know the officer was, because he wasn't in the room. He was like outside of the room. He was called there outside of the room. And before I knew he was there, my situation with this kid that I was arguing with got to a point where I charged at him. I ran at him. I was like punching him in the arm. And mind you, this kid was bigger than me. And it honestly didn't seem like he cared. Like he wasn't like taken aback like this. He's bigger than me. My tiny little punches were doing absolutely nothing. So I dare you to tell me that he was severely injured by that. This skinny little kid punching a big, like, somebody that's twice my height, and he wasn't even trying to fight back. He was not fazed by it at all. And within minutes, the school resource officer busts into the room, kicks the fucking door open. And I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck was that? And he grabs my arm, drags me out of the room, pins me up against the wall. And when this happened, when he pinned me up against the wall, as soon as he like threw my arm up against the wall, what I thought was going to happen next, I thought he was going to put the gun to my head. I thought he was going to reach for his gun. He was going to shove me up the wall and press the gun to my head. Luckily, that didn't happen. That did not happen. But in that very moment, I thought he was going to fucking kill me. I thought my life was going to end right then and there. Luckily, he didn't. He didn't pull out any weapons or anything, because I I knew at that point if I do anything else, that's probably exactly what's going to happen. So I did the best I could to just, because I was distraught and I felt like any sudden move, this fucking psychopath would just end my life. And I tell this story because it really, like, when I saw this video, this viral video, this body cam footage, that's what it reminded me of. Again, I'm not taking any sides here. I'm not defending or attacking anybody. I'm just sharing my experience. An experience that reminded me of a lot of this. It sucks to see this. It really does. I don't like coming across stories like this. I especially don't like when they go viral on the internet and people start clowning on them. I don't think that's fair. And this apparently happened like February of last year, and it's just now going viral. But as a fellow autistic person that's witnessed and been a part of situations like that, I feel it's my duty to speak my mind and to share my experience. Again, I feel like I have to say this 100 times. I'm not defending anybody. I'm not taking any sides, because there are no sides to be taken. This is not a war. This isn't a battle. This is just petty drama, and I don't think it had to come to that. But yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say on this matter. A little bit different than the usual types of videos I make, but I just feel like it's a very serious video. But I don't know what else to say. So I guess I'm going to cut it here. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.